We'd taken a brief daycation to Japan. It's beautiful there. Locals treated us like gods. They kept shouting, Basaiku. In English, this means samurai spirit. And in many ways, I did feel much like I was Basaiku. We visited Japan in an attempt to look at our situation from the outside, to discover new possibilities about the world and spirituality. However, only one person from our group managed to discover anything. Okay, he was just right there the whole time.
Where were you?
There's this fucking bird, bald eagle, hawk, hybrid
I don't
probably.
know if they have bald eagles in Japan.
Well, there's clearly something because I've been running through the forest trying to escape them. Go, that's him.
Go, run.
Kib was being chased by a mountain hawk eagle. After mistaking his nose for a beak, the bird chased him upwards of 3 hours, attempting to mate. After the hawk had its way with Kib, we settled down in a small temple to collect ourselves and our thoughts.
There's just so much mystery out there, you know?
So much promise.
So much unknown.
Not so much mystery and unknown, but just so much advancement.
Yeah.
They have a lot, Japan has a lot that they've done to advance themselves.
Look at those seagulls making sweet, sweet love.
We're nowhere near the sea.
Sure.
Oh God, these are the most uncomfortable. Jesus Christ, how are you guys sitting comfortably on this?
We're not. We're
I'm
putting
fine.
up with it.
Okay. Now that we had almost the whole group in a quiet setting to reflect, it was time to ask the hard-hitting questions. What are the options? There's paranormal activity is one of them.
I think that might be the only one.
Yeah.
Well, that means that religion is real, and James was right. Or we're in a simulation.
That's less likely.
Okay.
Well, to touch on that, I did have a dream one time where I was in a simulation. I'll tell you what, I woke up at the simulation, pulled the raccoon out from my eyes. It's the raccoons that hold your eyes. It's not a rope, it's not a bludger, it's raccoons. Do you understand?
Oh, absolutely not. I don't understand a single word of that. I think something in Kib's brain is just tying this back to 2013 when he was living in a forest. He hasn't told me much about it, but I think he had problems with birds there too.
There's coons that they have,
Oh, don't say that.
and the coons
Don't say
grab your
coons.
eyes. Raccoons, coons.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. It's just you don't know what you're saying.
Who keeps putting raccoons in your room?
The government, man. OJ, ever heard of her? Right
Yeah.
now, I'm in a simulation. Oh, and the only way to come back is to never be gone.
I remember when kids used to do this in school, and each one I hated more than the last.
Just like that, some things aren't as explainable as the raccoons.
I think that there are certain things that go on in the world that we just
We don't know.
We'll never know yet.
We'll never know, except for the coons. That's
That answer could be good enough for some people, but not me. I know that someday I would figure out the answer to how Parker came back. And until then, I was going to make sure to go to church every Sunday to hedge my bets. Turns out, I'd have to put the paranormal problem on the back burner anyway, for a threat I didn't even expect. Bankruptcy.
holy shit! I have hand sanitizer all over my
you're
hand.
getting a call.
Huh? Normally, I don't answer calls from Fareed. He beats around the bush too much. He also opens up by saying Steve, as if it would be anyone else on the line.
Steve?
Yes,
Steve,
Fareed.
I'm
Yes,
in the
Fareed.
warehouse right now.
Sorry, I was talking over to you. Start over. Sorry, I was talking over you. I couldn't hear you. Say that again?
Steve?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes,
I'm
stop
in
saying
the
Steve.
warehouse.
Oh, I talked over you again. I'm so sorry. Can you start over?
Steve, all your merch is gone. It's all been stolen. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what kind of debt you got into with who.
Oh.
Broke into the warehouse. They stole all the merch, Steve. Steve.
Yeah, no, I know. You don't have to keep saying Steve. Is this a prank?
Steve.
Yes, stop saying...
I'm not joking. I'm not in the mood of jokes. I'm not in the mood of bits.
How does someone break into the Rooster Teeth facility and steal every bit of merch that we have, and only us? And why us? Cow Chop has cooler merch than us. And just when I thought things couldn't get any worse.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Check this out. We make our own merch, get a little printing station, we
Okay.
get a bunch of fabric, we stitch our shirts,
Cost money to do
hire
that.
anyone.
Question, can't do this.
Answered.
We need money for the thing.
Don't
Just what I said.
regurgitate.
Can you... I could have sworn that I'd heard breathing coming from the ceiling recently. I didn't think much of it at first, but I certainly would have never guessed that our landlord was hiding up there. Is he alive? Oh, he's alive, yeah.
Come on.
No touch.
Come on. You a little coffee, Eddie?
Yeah.
You missed all of it. There it is. Okay.
Listen, boys. I'm not doing so good.
I would have never gotten that impression.
Well, I've been up there in the ceiling for about 3 weeks. I've been listening to you boys.
3 weeks?
Yeah, I've been listening.
What have you heard?
Well,
He's been up there for 3 weeks. What if you heard about the whole Parker thing?
I'm more concerned about him when after everybody leaves I masturbate easily.
I don't care about Spencer. I don't care how much you masturbate. Listen, I'm not doing all right, boys.
Don't touch him, dude.
Don't touch me, dude. I need some money. Can I borrow some money?
Oh, we have no money
absolutely
at all.
not.
And
We're struggling. We just got all our merch stolen.
Yeah, but like, so did I.
I looked Eddie up online to see if he actually did have merch he was selling, and it's true. He sells barbecue cologne for $34.99. Oh, I almost forgot. He also sells rat pelts.
You know there's a lot of rats up there, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm thinking of selling their pelts. 2 for 1. I'll give you 2 pelts. I got more rats than I know what to do with.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You and me both.
too.
You and me both. You and me both.
Boys, listen up. Enough! You guys got a merch problem. I got a rat problem.
Oh, he's button.
Oh, here I got you, dude.
Don't you ever touch my buttons.
All right.
You drop it. Now listen, we going together, business. You sell some rats on your little web page.
Live or dead?
Live and dead.
Not a chance would anyone at this company be willing to work with our landlord. Not a chance in the world.
Yeah.
All right, we're in business. Hot air balloons.
Are you with us?
Hot air balloons. Ah! You in on this?
No, I'm not in on anything.
Come
We
on,
don't have money
dude.
to spend on this, idiot.
We don't have money to spend
Yeah,
on this.
we can't help you.
You guys like living here? You guys like working here? At the end of the day, we're gonna work together or there's gonna be a problem.
I can give you a series of coins.
If only a series of coins was enough. Eddie wanted to double our rent. That combined with our merch being stolen puts us about, if I were to add it all up, all the numbers together, I would say it equates to somewhere around the lines of us all being bankrupt. After everybody went home, I stayed around for a little bit to see if there was any way I could make this business work.
Here with me, just looking out on the day of another dream, where you can't get what you want, but you can get me.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
'Cause you are my medicine when you're close to me.